What's going on, y'all? Greetings and salutations. It's your boy, Emilio Gambino. Let me stop playing with y'all. Listen, man. I know a lot of things I say on here is kind of off the chain, but I mean what I say and I say what I mean, man. All right? You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about in this next story. So, we got the jury came out today for this rapper named Ksoo. I don't know, rapper Hakeem Ksoo Robinson. You know, it's crazy, man, that these individuals, these youngsters, man, they have an opportunity really to set themselves up, man. With this, what I'm saying, like they young, right? And they come out with some type of music, and then like the shit hit, it hit, and then like they making thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? When I was like 19 and 20 years old, I was in the army. I wasn't making thousands of dollars. All right, real fast story. When I joined the army in 1999, I signed my contract. I had a sign-on bonus. Check this out, y'all. A sign-on bonus of $3,000. This is 1999, $3,000. I was so excited about $3,000, yo. I didn't know what to do with myself. I ain't never had that much money before at one time in my life. I said, I can get $3,000 just for signing? You get $3,000 just for signing. Man, I signed that shit so fast. These dudes are in the era of social media where one video hit, you could go viral and you could make damn near $3,000 just off that video or more, instead of me having to sign myself to Uncle Sam and give Uncle Sam 4 years, because the contract was for 4 years. I had to complete 4 years for $3,000. Meanwhile, you come out with a song, 3 minutes, you make 3 bands. So these guys are in a very fortunate time, and then they just throw this shit away because they want to live their lyrics. Motherfucker, just entertain us with that dumb shit, B. Yo, I'm out here, I'm packing the burn, I got the jewels, shorties out here, I'm driving the RR, I hit a lick. And then go home and water your fucking plants and play with your dogs. You ain't got to live what the fuck you rhyming about. Listen, man, listen. I don't care what nobody say, yo, B, that's mad corny, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. I'm making money. You like my music, I'm here to entertain you, and then I could go home and water my grass. And they gonna talk about, man, you ain't living what you talking about. Bro, it's a song. I don't give a fuck. Bop your head to the beat and go along your day. Anyway, so a Jacksonville jury sent to this rapper and his cousin, right? Got his cousin involved. Leroy, ATK, Scotty, whatever, to mandatory life in prison for the 2020 murder of Charles Lil Buck McCormick Jr. Robinson. All right. So they both been convicted of first-degree murder. Okay. So the motive, prosecutors stated the murder stemmed from a dispute over a rap diss track. You see what I'm talking about, man? So it was a diss track McCormick released about Robinson's stepbrother, the two men beloved to rival Jacksonville gangs ATK and 6 Block. Gangster shit, gang affiliated shit, B. Yo, you gonna join the gang? No, motherfucker. Do I get health insurance? Is there a 401k? Will y'all invest in my TSP or in my IRA? Will y'all help me get a home? No, it's street shit, B. Listen, leave that shit alone. That shit ain't nothing but dumb shit. It's gonna get you in the morgue or in jail, period. All right? I don't condone none of that shit. And I know there's people out there, yo, fam, you know what I mean? This is what we do, and this the love and all that. Fuck all that. I'm boring. I ain't doing none of that nonsense, man. I'll go to work. I'll come home. I'm going to water my plants in my garden, play with the dogs, chill, have a good time, live my life, and be cool. All right? I ain't got to be out here with all that nonsense. That's crazy to me. All right? Even when I was a youngster, I wasn't even involved in none of that type of shit. Yeah, I like to hang out on the block. True. But as I got older, I realized that's not the life for me. I'm tatted up, arms, chest, all that, back. Okay, I get it. You young, I get it. But that's when good parenting come or excellent parenting come to help that child avoid that shit. And mentors, millionaires, billionaires, professionals, pastors, etc. Listen, young man, young girl, don't go that route. Go to college, educate your mind, go into the military, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Be a productive citizen. All right? But we got youngsters knocking each other out over a diss track, B. You know what I'm saying? McCormick probably said something greasy about his stepbrother. Yeah, your stepbrother, he on his knees, you know what I mean? I got the ooh-op bang bang, you know what I mean? Your girl bent over. Damn, if it ain't true, why are you crashing out? You know why? Yo, he's talking about me, fam. Mad disrespectful, B. Word up. Let me tell you something, fam. If he mean nothing to you, his words don't mean nothing to you, all right? When you feel the effect of a person talking about you, that means you invested in that person. So if a person came to me and said, yo, Emilio, man, fuck you, man. You a punk motherfucker. If I'm invested in that person, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to crash out. I'm going to put my hands on her. But if they say something to me, I'll be like, you right. You know why? I got too much going on in my life, man. Family, Simbi, dogs, home, cars, investments. I got too many things and people depending on me, right? So I'm not going to crash out because you just said, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm going to be like, all right, you right. And I'm going to just pull off in my vet because I'm a star and you're going to leave in your Nissan Sentra. See? So, I mean, I win. I don't care. So, all right. So the trial, it says a key moment in the trial was the testimony of Ksoo's father, who admitted to being an accomplice and identified his son as the shooter. Good job, Dad. Listen, good job. Your son don't need to be free, man. He needs to be behind bars like an animal because he's a savage. You did the right thing, Dad. Don't listen to people. Yeah, man. Oh, man, you snitched on your son, B. That's blood, B. Know what I mean? Blood before the dishonor my... Listen, man, we got to get these killers off the street. I want to feel safe, all right? My son might fuck around and put the ooh-ah shebang bang to my head. And now I'm asleep. And the same people who talk about don't snitch and all that, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? I'm dead. They still living. I ain't here to impress you. Listen, one life. I'm not here to impress you, man. Yo, fam, you snitching. Okay, and who you? I don't care what you say. Who you? Man, that ain't right, man. The streets, man, you know what I mean? Fuck you and the streets, B. I don't live on the streets. I live in a nice big-ass house. Streets don't represent me, B. That's you. You sleep out there in the streets, B. I have a beautiful 4-bedroom home, all right? This is what I do, okay? So, yeah, y'all got to wake up, man. Don't fall for it, man. But y'all gonna fall for it. Y'all gonna still talk about me. Yeah, he a punk, bitch-ass motherfucker. I know. You right. So, all right. First-degree murder is a capital felony in Florida. Both men received a mandatory life sentence without possible parole. Listen, good job to the prosecutors. Good job to the judge. Get these motherfuckers out of here. I want to feel safe when I go to Jacksonville and I want to enjoy the nice day. I want to feel safe when I go shopping. I don't need, what's his name? Who's he guys? I don't need Hakeem Ksoo Robinson and his cousin Leroy ATK Scotty, or whatever the fuck he called himself. I don't need people like them around me when I'm trying to shop, look fly, drive my vet, enjoy the day. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to crash out. Because if you say something, Lord knows if you say something, it's you going into the morgue. So if you just look at him or be too fly, yo, too fly. I don't like that shit. He too fly, B. Yeah, we gonna get that motherfucker. I want to feel safe. Lock these savages up. They savages. Demons. Demons and savages need to be contained in cells under the jail. All right? No light for you. Just total darkness because you are darkness. So you need to just be in darkness. All right? Y'all lucky I ain't the mayor and the governor, man, because I'm telling you, man, I'm Old Testament. I'm eye for an eye. I be like, yo, get them out of here. They don't deserve life. But that's me. That's me. All right? Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. We got people dying over their words. The great Malcolm X died over his words. The great Martin Luther King died over his words. The great Charlie Kirk, he died over his words. They try to take my great president out over his words. And they say, words is free. If it costs you your life, this shit ain't free, man. I'm even scared sometimes just presenting my videos. Like, yo, I heard what you said, B. Damn. That's why I got to stay out of certain areas, man, because certain areas, I know it's too many demons over there. I don't even want to go over there. I'll go over there just to experience a little bit of entertainment or see a couple of my partners, make some money, then I'm out of there. It's too many demons, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to put a clip of the judge talking, you know what I'm saying, to these savages, and just basically telling them what it is. All right, enjoy the clip. Peace.
Okay. Anything else? Mr. Whitaker, do you wish to say anything? Okay. All right, then, Mr. Whitaker, of course, you sat through the trial, as did I, and on July 31, this jury did find you guilty both of count 1, murder in the first degree, and count 2, burglary with an assault and battery. A unanimous vote by the jury. And so today I will adjudicate you guilty of each of those 2 counts. And on count 1, the murder in the first degree, this court has no choice but to sentence you as required under the law to a mandatory term of life in prison without parole. You will get credit for 1,995 days already served. As to count 2, the burglary with assault or battery, that is a first-degree felony punishable up to life. And this court does find that what Ms. Buckley experienced and sustained merits a sentence of life in prison as to count 2. That will run concurrently with count 1 and with credit for 1,995 days already served. I will impose the mandatory felony court cost of $518, a $150 total appointed attorney's fee. A restitution order will be entered against you jointly and severally with your co-defendants as to $7,500 to the Victims' Crimes Compensation Trust Fund, $1,200 payable